You know Earth. You know, the one you live on. It's about 4.6 billion years old. It was formed when a large cloud of space dust and space gas met each other and began to mingle. Then, with all of this mingling, it came closer and closer together until it just... And then, with the freezing temperatures of space, this new ball of solid gas cooled. Any heavy materials such as iron or nickel found here began to sink to the center of the bowl-shaped thing. The lighter rocky material floated upwards. Yep, that's an older version of Earth where rocks float and TikTok doesn't exist. Due to the separation of materials, different layers of Earth were formed. Now that the Earth is a planet and exists and has layers of rock, hot rock, liquid rock, and a ball of molten iron the same temperature as the sun, what's the very outside part of this ball made of? There are two different types of crust: thin oceanic crust and thick continental crust. And can you guess where these layers of crust are located? That's right, under the ocean and under the continents. Well done you. These layers of crust differ in age, material compound, and thickness. The oceanic crust is on average 6 to 10 kilometers thick. That's either from sea level to Mount Denali's peak, or the average cruising height of an airplane. On top of this is a coating of sedimentary rock. It consists of sand, clay, and shells. Beneath this blanket are ancient igneous rocks like basalt. If you want to sound smart, these rocks are called sima because of their mineral content of silica and magnesium. Now, if you look straight down, what you will see is the continental crust. This varies in thickness from 30 kilometers thick in flat areas to 60 kilometers thick in mountainous areas. It's made up of younger, lighter rock like granite. These rocks are called seal because of their silica and aluminium makeup. And yes, it's aluminium, not aluminum, so get that, Americans. And also yes, the continental crust actually begins underwater. This part is called the continental shelf. Now, everything you see here is the mantle, and in the mantle is the lithosphere, the solid outer part of Earth. Not quite the skin of Earth, more like the peel, if you get me. Like an orange, not an apple. A different fruit. Anyway. It's made up of the crust and the upper layer of the mantle, and it's pretty solid, most of the time. But that's a good idea. The lithosphere is 100 kilometers thick, which is huge! Like, just imagine the amount of material in that. Wow. Anyway, the asthenosphere is the level below the lithosphere. It's much hotter here, which partially melts the rock, making it a putty or slime texture, which is so weird to think about. Rock is slime. Then there's really not much else to say about the layers of Earth below this. I mean, the rock keeps getting hotter and hotter, causing it to melt more and more, until you basically hit the Earth's core, which is just our own. And it's all right below your feet, which is crazy to think about. And click one of these, please, because you can watch more of my stuff, and I'm quite happy with it. So, thanks, bye. Subscribe.